Gita chapter 13 verse 1. Sri Bhagavan said, O Kaunteya, this body is called Chhatra, the field, and he who knows it is called Kshatragya, the knower of the field by the sages. Gita chapter 13 verse 2. O Bharat, know me, present in all bodies, as also as Kshatragya. The knowledge of Kshatriya and Kshatragya is the true knowledge. This is my opinion. Because when you know the field and you are the knower of the field, both things when meet together, you have the true knowledge of that one. Gita chapter 13 verse 3. You listen from me now. In brief, what is Kshatriya? What is it like? What are its alterations from which it comes out? Who that Kshatragya is and what his influence are? This all to understanding can lead you the true knowledge in any field. Gita chapter 13 verse 4. Several rishis have sung the knowledge of the field and of the knower of the self in different ways. It has been stated by several Vedic hymns and also described in writing in Brahma Sutra, that is absolutely truth, with particular example and reasonings are also there. Gita chapter 13 verse 5. The five great elements, egoism, intellect, and also the mool prakriti, that is unmanifested, the 10 senses and the mind, and the 5 objects of the senses, all are working together here. Gita chapter 13 verse 6. Desire, aversion, joy, sorrow, the body, mutual attraction, consciousness, and rigidity are described in brief along with the alteration in Kshatriya. Gita chapter 13 verse 7. Without pride, unable to be subdued, non-violence, forgiveness, simplicity, difference of teachers, purity of mind and body, steadiness and self-control. These are all required. Gita chapter 13 verse 8. Detachment towards the senses objects and without false pride, perceptions of pain and fault in birth, death, old age and diseases. Gita chapter 13 verse 9. Not getting attached to the fruit of actions, freedom from entanglement of son, wife, home and the rest, maintain equanimity of mind in desire and the undesired events. It means what you have thought out and what you have not thought out. In both situations, your behavior should be the same. Gita chapter 13 verse 10. And worshipping me with steadfast and pure devotions, staying in solitary places and detachment to worldly people. These are all bring you near to the yoga. Gita chapter 13 verse 11. Steadiness in knowledge of the Supreme Atma and to understand the aim of the real knowledge of the objects is true knowledge. Anything that is opposite to this knowledge is ignorance. So as we have seen in Gita chapter 13 from verse 1 to 11, two things are very vital for any human beings is Kshatriya and Kshatragya. It means you know the field and same time you are know the field of informations. When both together come to you, that is the true knowledge for yourself. And all detachment should be there, whatever work you are doing, without any thought in your mind that what fruits you are getting from that actions, because everything was predetermined, already planned, and it is bound to happen as described by Sri Krishna to the Arjuna.